Year 2004, paper 2, maximum mark 11. A company offers its employees a choice of two salary schemes, A and B, over a period of 10 years. Scheme A offers a starting salary of $11,000 in the first year and then an annual increase of $400 per year. So every year they are increasing a constant amount 400. So clearly it is a arithmetic because they are increasing a constant amount. Write down the salary paid in the second year and the third year. So I know my U1 is 11,000. My U2 would be 11,400. My U3 will be 11,800. My first part is done. Calculate the total. You can always see whenever they say write a total or something, they always use a bold letters. So total is not a term, total is a sum. And it's arithmetic progression over 10 years. So I'm using a sum formula first, n over 2 times u1 plus n minus 1 times t. N is my 10, so 10 over 2 times u1 is which is 11,000 to 2 times 11,000 plus n minus 1 which is n is 10 minus 1 times difference is 400. So if I'll type this on a calculator, this is 22,009 times 400, add them, multiply by 10 over 2, I will get the answer $128,000. Scheme B offers a starting salary of $10,000 in the first year and then an annual increase of 7% of the previous year salary. Now this is clearly a geometric progression because they are counting the next year's salary by considering the 7% increase of the previous year's salary. How do I know that? Nothing is mentioned over here, it is a geometric or it's arithmetic. But this is the hint, whenever they said some percent of the previous year increase or decrease, it is always considered as a geometric. See this process first. You don't have to show this all, but you can always understand this because the questions say write down, so you don't need to show everything. I'm just explaining the process. Clearly my first year salary is 10,000, so I'm writing. My next year salary is definitely 10,000 because it is increase plus 7% of the previous, so 7 over 100 times 10,000. You can see this plus this. Out of this 10,000 and 10,000 is common, so I'm taking it common. If I take 10,000, I will left with 1. It is not 0, 1 plus 7 over 100. So this is 10,000 as it is. 7 over 100 is 0.07 plus 1 is 1.07. So if I'll calculate this, my answer becomes $10,700. U3, definitely 10,700 plus 7% of previous year, that is 10,700, not 10,000. So 7% is 7 over 100 times 10,700. If I'll calculate this, I will get $11,449. Now check whether you are getting a arithmetic or geometric. So it is definitely 10,700 divided by 10,000, you will get the ratio 1.07. 11,449 divided by 10,700, again you will get the ratio 1.07. Okay, right now you just calculate u1 10,000 and ratio means what, r is equal to next term, that means we want to find u2 over u1, so you will say that u2 is equal to u1 times r. u1 is 10,000, r is not 7%, r is 1.07. So when you multiply 1.07 for the previous year, you will get this. You multiply this by again 1.07, you will get this. That's it. You don't need to show every step. This is for your understanding. Now they said calculate the salary paid in the 10th year. Salary paid in the 10th year, not the total. So 10th year, so UN. U1 is 10,000 times R is 1.07, raised to 10 minus 1 is 9. Calculate this on a calculator, just do 1.07 raised to 9. First you calculate this value, then you multiply by 10,000. You will get 18384.59, or you can round off to 3 significant figure 183. After that is 8, so add 3 becomes 4, so 184. Remaining 2 digits would be 0. No need of showing this. Arturo works for n complete years under scheme A. Bill works for n complete years for scheme B. So Arturo works for arithmetic and Bill works for geometric. Find the minimum number of years so that the total earned by Bill exceeds the total earned by Arturo. Total means what? Sum. So for Arturo scheme A, I am using a sum formula for arithmetic. Sn is equal to n over 2 bracket 2 times u1 plus n minus 1 times t. So Sn is equal to n over 2. 2 times u1 is 11,000 because scheme A it starts with 11,000 plus n minus 1 times difference is 400. So n over 2 as it is. 2 times 11,000 is 22,000. N minus 1 times 400, so 400 n minus 400. This will remain as it is. 22,000 minus 400 is 21,600 plus 400 n. This is my scheme A sum. Repeat this for scheme B for Bill. Scheme B is basically geometric, so I am using Sn is equal to u1 times r raised to n minus 1 over r minus 1. You can use 1 minus r raised to n over 1 minus r, but I know my r is 1.07 which is greater than 1, so I am using r raised to n minus 1 over r minus 1. Do not do this only one numerator, you have to do both side, both part, numerator as well as denominator. So u1 is 10,000, but scheme B initial amount is 10,000. R is 1.07 raised to n because I don't know n minus 1 over 1.07 minus 1. If I'll calculate 10,000 over 1 minus 1.07 minus 1 is basically 14285.7.1429, and this quantity as it is. Now what is happening? The question says that find the minimum number of years so that the total earned by Bill B, that means scheme B, exceeds means greater by scheme A, that is Arthur. So I know my condition SB should be greater than SA. My SB is this amount I'm writing here. Greater than my SA, that means this is scheme A. What I will do, this is a complicated part because I don't know n. I cannot do trial and error. So what I will do, I will type this part in a y1 of my GDC, this part in y2 of my GDC, and when I will type this, I can see this SA is my scheme A, SB is my scheme B. Scheme B, that is a blue part, blue curve is below this red curve, that means below scheme A. They say when it exceeds means what? Where do you see that scheme A goes down scheme B or scheme B goes up of scheme A? So you have to find out this point of intersection. First type this y1, y2, plot the graph, adjust the view window if you are not getting. You can see that they are intersecting at one point. Find out the point of intersection. My point of intersection is 6.3328 comma 76415.71. So I'm writing using GDC graph. I will show this sketch. I will write down this is my SA, this is my SB. I will write down this point also because this is my working. Please do not skip this part. Write down this and do not directly write down the answer. What you see, I want n. N is my 6.33. Do not round up this. Write down as what you see. I'm writing dot dot dot. I'm writing maximum number, and then if I don't want to write, just make a dot dot dot. They said minimum years. So minimum year 6.33. That means in the 7th year it is crossing. It is exceeding. So I will write down my final sentence. Minimum value is 7 years. Thank you.